The guy takes us, and he's like, it's really one of them neighborhoods where like everybody knows everybody. So Greenwood is that neighborhood. And he was like, yo, before you leave, you got to eat it, blah, blah, blah. And so he took us to this place called Sweet Lisa's. And let me tell you something. You could taste the motherfucking civil rights in that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? That drink was seasoned with civil rights, nigga. You can't even get that. It's like, it's salty, sweet, sour, umami, civil rights. It's a different flavor.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
It was like, that joint, buddy, let me tell you something. That food, every fucking bite was good, nigga. Like, I overate.
You could taste the dogs and the bar sit-ins.
Yeah, the little fire hoses.
And it was all fantastic. It was all I couldn't finish it, though. It was like a lot of food, but I just wanted to taste everything. Sweet Lisa's. If you ever in Tulsa, go on the north side, stop by Sweet Lisa's.
And go taste it.
Taste the civil rights.
Yeah, go taste that.
The pain.
Taste the dream, son. You gotta taste the dream.
Go taste that struggle.
You can't just have it, you gotta taste it. Yeah, I should say go hard. We'll go hard.
Oh, I'll go hard.
Yeah, I'm always hard.
Bro, I'm hard right. Assan, how hard are you?
So hard. Don't. No, not for you. Not for you.
It's not for me?
It's not for you.
But can you tell me why you're so hard right now?
Blue Chew tablets, baby.
Oh!
Oh, so good. Guys, enter the room, dick first. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer lasting, like someone gave you downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership.
Guys, Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. Guys, you want to have better sex with your woman. You want to have better sex with your man. I don't care. I don't care who you're entering. I do not give a fuck who you enter.
With consent.
With consent.
Yeah.
But what I do care about with consent is a Blue Chew tablet going into your body, straight to your penis, and inside that person that is having consensual sex with you. That's what I do care about.
Yes. And guys, this isn't just about performance, it's about legacy. Give her group chat something to talk about. You know, when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up.
They kind of are.
Yeah, they are. They do.
Here's what's crazy and sad. They actually are talking about if your penis gets hard.
Yeah.
They might not. Do I think all women are talking about size? Maybe some. But I do think whether it got hard or not, that's coming
huge.
up.
I mean, that's like, if it doesn't get hard,
Literally
that's all
huge.
they're talking about.
That's
And
all they're talking about.
and they're making fun of you. Don't get it twisted. They're not like, oh, he says it always doesn't happen, and I believe. No, they're making fun of you.
Here's what's crazy, because in the moment they say, oh, is it me? They make it about them.
Yeah.
But then the moment they leave, you're a bitch loser. It's like, no, keep that energy.
Yeah.
It's about you.
Yeah.
You keep that energy, lady.
Yeah.
It's always been your fault. Since you ate the apple, it's been your fucking fault. All right, now I'm over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now you're preaching, and we're doing an ad.
Oh, I'm sorry, me too.
Yeah, you didn't even do. Yeah. So
Well, you know, I'm sure Blue Chew's like, you know, this guy's fucking onto something. This guy's right about that.
Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com.
Guys, we've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code
SOLID
at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Promo code SOLID. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety info. And big thank you to Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Seriously, Blue Chew, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You're our first sponsor, and you'll always be our first sponsor. Back to the show. Ehsan said a great point about how it's interesting how women now are demonizing traditional. How did you say it?
Yeah, so it's like everyone went through this phase of like, you know, obviously like women should be able to work and have their own thing going on in the workplace, but at the same time, it's weird that they've demonized like the cooking and staying, and the women who want to do that.
And they call them, they call them trad wives.
Right.
There's an insult name for it.
Right, like
for being a regular wife.
Right, why can't they both exist in a space where the women who choose to work are happy and the women who want to be a, quote, traditional wife are also happy? Why do they have to be pitted against each other?
And then,
I don't know, man, because the ones that want to be traditional wives, they the only ones that look happy. like as far as the ones that be on the internet, the only ones that be happy. There's a specific lady that's like the poster child for trad wives.
But I'm not even saying the thing on the internet, because the trad wives on the internet, there's a lot of like weird stuff with that, where like there's a lot of OnlyFans girls that transition to the trad wife girls.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I'm not talking
that.
about the internet. I'm just talking about like regular everyday women who want to be stay-at-home moms.
Losers.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. No.
Exactly. No. But they I feel like you are demonized for wanting that, or it's thought of as bad when to me it's just an equal path of life as if you wanted to work and climb a corporate ladder or whatever the fuck. Like, why can't you be happy with either choice?
Because I think some women look at it as not safe. You know,
Well,
do you
nothing's
mean?
safe. Life isn't
Wait,
safe.
what do you mean?
like you become a stay-at-home mom or a traditional mom, and then 10 years later he want to leave you, and you don't have no skills, no resume, no nothing. You know.
Yeah.
And so, but that's what the prenup's for.
That is what the prenup's for.
Get a prenup. I mean, look, I don't think it's really that demonized. I think that just because that's all that was allowed before, everything that's allowed now is seen as progress from that. You know what I mean? So if you want that, I guess
It's almost like you look at like not this extreme, but like, oh, you want to be a slave again type shit.
Right.
And we're free now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you look at it. Maybe they look at whatever the woman equivalent of a house nigga is.
Well, I just be thinking also.
Well, wait a minute, a housewife.
Housewife.
Yeah.
But I be just noticing women, and I hate to say this, Val, you guys fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
And that's just what I've come to realize. Because, bro, with this home birth shit, Sam had a home birth. Nigga, when we tell other women that who had a hospital birth,
They look at y'all crazy.
it's a problem. It's a problem. You're like she's a psycho. She did it wrong. Why would you do that? Like it's like shameful. Like because they didn't do it. And you could tell that for the home birth wives, I've noticed it is a feeling of like, oh, I couldn't handle it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you pussy wasn't strong enough. Like you can tell it's like. But I will say this: I've noticed it's only the hospital birth women who have something to say. Like the other night, bro, a woman came up. This is right after the show. Woman came up and was like, oh, yada yada. Please tell me your wife's not gonna do another fucking stupid home birth again. And I'm next to Monterey. And Monterey, I'm not mad because when people come up and say shit all the time, it's so like. Whatever. Yeah.
Somebody wanted to say that to you?
Swear to God.
Yeah, in front of Monterey. Monterey will.
And Monterey was
fight,
like,
bitch. Yeah.
Monterey was, and the lady just, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, well, I was like, with the problem with the home birth, I was like, she was like, we were thinking about it, but that just seems dumb because who's gonna be there to clean up and who's gonna be there to like make sure the house is, and I'm like, oh well, you gotta have a midwife and a doula. I'm trying to be nice. Gotta have a midwife and a doula. Well, I just think it's dumb. Definitely don't do that shit again. And I'm just like, well, but I've noticed it's like that with a lot of women. Towards women who had a home birth. It was a famous comedian who was in the green room once, and she was going off on me about how stupid it is. I'm gonna let my wife have a home birth, and she's gonna fucking die. Bro, telling me this shit. Your wife's gonna fucking die just so she can be proud that she's a stronger woman than other women?
She got kids?
Huh?
That comedian have kids?
That comedian has kids.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But nigga, that shit, bro. Women who had a hospital birth feel away, bro. They feel, you can tell they're like, oh, you think you better than me, bitch.
Yeah. And guess what? That's women business. I let y'all beef, bitch. Go join separate Reddits and go at it, nigga. That's what I want to see. I want to see who win.
Bro, that was the greatest, bro, that's just black folk business to stay out of it.
Because here's the thing, whether you had a home birth or a hospital birth, you didn't pay for it. You act like it's something that you did. You're like, you didn't make it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing to brag about. Because they're not arguing about. I bet you none of the stuff they were arguing about was how much it cost.
No, nobody bringing that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, everybody know which one's cheaper. Everybody know who won that battle. So there's no point bringing that up.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I don't know the beef amongst the women now, man. It's wow.
Well, that's what I've known. The trad wife thing made me think of that. I was like, okay, there's a feeling like when women do shit like an old school way.
But
it's a
that's
feeling.
But you were saying it like it was something new. But I think it's always been like that. The only time women come together is against a man. They always
Not true.
They always
Trump
beefing. Huh?
Trump still beat Clinton. Even against a man, they couldn't come together.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. But I'm talking about like in everyday life.
Yeah. And the Las Vegas Aces came together to win the WNBA championship.
Yeah. but like,
For a couple of them, actually.
Yeah, they swept.
Remember the Pussy Hat March? What was that?
Yeah. The slut. I'm a slut.
Yeah,
I'm a big slut walk.
The
Yeah.
slut walk.
Yeah,
That's what it was called.
I'm a big dumb whore.
No. That was the slut walk's been happening for a long time. Like every year, the slut walk happens. But this was like a particular like the grab them by the like when they were wearing.
Oh, they were all. Remember, they're all wearing.
Oh
pink
yeah,
pussy
the
hats?
women's march. Yeah. That was like a thing.
That's
That
the
was a
only
few
other
years ago.
time I've ever seen like women coming together just for them. It's got to be a man hurting on the other end.
Those marches were like, if you were like a liberal performative predator, those are your marches. If you were a guy, they were out in force.
Bro, they always
Man buns and reading books in public. They were out in force.
it always be the predators, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a large group of women gathering. Of course, the predator is going to be like, it's my time now.
Yeah. And they were like, I don't care if you don't shave your beard.
I care. I don't like that, bro. I don't like women with facial hair.
Wow, what are you fucking?
What you mean?
I don't like that. When you see like a woman with like a couple things, it bothers me.
Like they just let it rock.
Yeah. I've seen that. I know where you see a woman with just like 1 or 2 or 3, and it's like, why are you doing this? You know that's there. Who is this for?
Bro, you know what? That would be more controversial than any like LGBTQ thing. If it just all of a sudden became a thing for women to rock facial hair, we would stop every other argument. And society would really get on top of that.
We would have to shut it down.
Oh, buddy.
We would have to shut it down, bro.
Oh, buddy.
No, because they would be like, yeah, women are losing their minds. Women out here doing too much.
Because I think that's a weird. Because what do you think would happen if you told your girl, hey babe, I want you to let it grow? Like she would be like, no, what?
Yeah, she would. What else?
It would probably cross her mind. Is he gay? She'd probably think that.
What?
she wants me with facial hair. That's kind of gay.
I still want to have sex with her though.
Still, especially with you, you're like already talking about dudes with like chicks with dicks.
No, but hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I've been thinking about this.
Val, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No,
right
because
now.
okay, but even if it wasn't facial, like if you just because I've told women like I want you to let that box grow, and they don't want to.
I'm sorry, the music with the music of that was great.
Yeah, I want to let that box grow, dude. Yeah, as if it was like a more you know. It was
As if it was like a moment in a sitcom
No,
where the camera would pan in on Brian.
well, it looked like he was saying it to kids. Like, he was like, I prefer when we let their box grow.
No, you know what's funny? That's just my general alarm.
For what?
It's just on every day because it's like just in case, nigga. It's just an extra one.
Brian, please.
Just around, just at 11:20 every day. It just go off just in case there's some shit I forgot to remember.
Brian, but what if you're sleeping or doing something important?
Well, if I turn it on do not disturb or something like that, it won't go off. But it's set for every single day at 11:20.
Just to remind you.
11:20. Why? Why 11:20 though?
Because that feels like a good, general time that, because it could be any time zone, but
Yeah.
no matter what time zone I'm in, it's a good amount of time to do whatever need to be done. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
like-
Because if you in LA, it's 10:20. If you in New York, it's
Yeah, because sometimes
It's like
I forget to
1:20.
push it on my calendar or whoever my people are forget to add shit, and,
Yeah.
and then I'll just get a text going, so you still good for that meeting at 1? And I'm like, oh shit. But now I won't just be waking up at 1. I'm gonna be up at 11:20.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because 11 felt aggressive. 11:20 feels,
No, 11 feels like you have to get up and go, like, oh man, like I have to get up and go to work. I have to get up. I'm now getting up.
11
at 11
feels like morning still. That's basically morning. That's the end of the morning. 11:20 feels like, all right, now we getting into the day. And I don't feel like quite a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, because sometimes I'm up at 6 and sometimes I'm up at 3. But if I get up at 3, that's a decision I made because I reached over and smacked at 11:20. Fuck out of here.
I do miss that. I miss that level of freedom.
If y'all knew that, because I really have like severe ADHD. I've been dealing with it my whole life, and if you knew the extreme lengths I go to not to get things done. Like, nigga, I do one thing a day, 2 tops. I do one thing for other people, one thing for me every day. That's it. If it's more than that, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this podcast today, and then I'm getting my hair cut, and that's all I'm doing today.
God, I love you.
I ain't got nothing else on my calendar. I try to keep it that way. Like tomorrow, do a bottom of the barrel, and one more thing. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because too much. Because it feels like it. Because it start feeling like one big task that's too much for me. Mm-hmm. No matter how much I try, I don't look at all the little tips and tricks. I follow all the ADHD accounts and all that little tips and tricks. But nigga, this is how it works for me. No matter how many you try, break it up into tasks, give yourself a reward.
Yeah.
Fuck all of that. I'm just gonna do as little as possible, so that I can lock in on the one thing that I'm doing. You know, and the thing is, the only reason there's 2 things is because I have a car now. When I didn't have a car, it was one thing every day. That's it.
Because of the car, it allows for 2 things. But it's a time saver because now you're not Ubering anywhere.
Exactly.
Or walking.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And then I get a balance. I get a little more free time. That's just my time. Because I still do other things, but there's only 2 things that I gotta do. I'm on.
Brian, I love the way you live.
I'm only saying yes to 2 things. Like you called me, hey Brian, we still good? Yeah, we are. But that's it. That's all.
Because that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. I won't even tell you some of the stuff I've said no to because I already had another thing to do.
Like money?
Yeah, I said no to money. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say how much specific numbers, but a good amount of money.
Yeah, I've said no to money because it's not worth it to be stressed out. You know what I'm saying?
And this was just thing 3.
It's like, nigga, think about the last time your stomach hurt like real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, could I give you $1,000 for your stomach to hurt that bad again?
No, never.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you offering me money to be sick. Because the thing is, regular brain people don't understand. They think you lazy or whatever the fuck. So they think they can offer you stuff. And I'm like, bitch, I don't want that. That's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you going, I'll give you $1 million, just give me one of your testicles. It's like, bitch, okay, $2 million. No, bitch, you don't understand. I want to keep my balls.
And I'm not hurting.
Right.
I mean, if I was $2 million in debt, I would maybe think about it.
Okay, yeah, but I only have 2 of them.
I know.
So many times, so it's like that's all it is. It's like I'm doing what I got to do. That's why I hate a lot of these auditions because they hit you up and they'll hit you up Wednesday and go, it's due Friday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we want you to have a reader. And, it's got to be, this dimensions and that background. It's like, okay, well, you want me to do all that in 2 days?
And you already had 2 things planned for each day.
I already got something to do tomorrow, so.
And you already know who you want on top of that.
Yep, and I don't even care about this.
Yeah.
Also, they be forgetting that. And I don't care about this.
That's the other thing, bro. Is like for me to really lock in on something, I have to actually be interested in it. I can't pretend to be. It ain't about how important it is. Mm-hmm. None of that. Yeah, nigga. Like the doctor's appointment is important, and I've missed those because I'm like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? If it's not interesting, it's really difficult to do. Like the way I've heard it described is like I can't start that thing that need to be done no more than you can saw your own arm off. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do it. You capable of it. You got the saw right here. You got the arm right here, and you can move your hand. But whatever is in your brain stopping you from doing it, I have to fight that every day just to do regular shit. You know what I mean?
So funny.
Hey, I felt you on the doctor shit. Tell me if you agree with my philosophy on this. So right now I'm on hardcore. Your boy's been healthy.
All right.
Your boy's been. I've lost like 25 pounds.
Okay.
Your boy's locked in.
Doesn't look like it, but I believe you.
Thank you.
I'm kidding.
Your boy's locked in right now.
Good. Okay.
All right. Sam wanted me to go to the doctor.
Okay. You should go to the doctor.
I should go to the doctor. But Brian, I'm already on the health thing, and I have already, like, I know how much I weigh now, and I know the weight that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get back to 190, which is what I weigh playing college football. That's prime shredded DP.
Right.
That would be I'd have to lose another like 25, 30 pounds. All right.
Okay.
So that's the goal. But and if we can get to 200, we'll be happy. But my point is, I told Sam this. I was like, I'll go to the doctor once I hit at least like 200. And she's like, why? I was like, because I know what this nigga's gonna say already. I don't want to hear that. I want to get healthy, then tell me what I need to
He's
do.
gonna say stop smoking.
He's going to say all that.
Yeah, stop
drinking.
stop cheating on your wife.
Stop cheating on my wife.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I
dude,
wouldn't tell you
that's
that.
where the cardio is. You tell me to stop doing cardio. But my point is, bro, I know this nigga's going to be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to work out, like blah, blah, blah. Let me get healthy, and then I'll hear what he has to say, because then what he has to say is actually like what I need to hear. How do you feel about that philosophy in life?
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Brian.
I think that's stupid as well.
Fuck y'all. That's genius.
No, because there's things that you need to check on that's not really weight related. I mean, every doctor gonna tell you to quit smoking and lose weight, but you know it could be some tumor. It could, like your blood work could be off. It could be something that and here's the thing: 90% of shit that's curable, like 90% of shit that kill people, if you had caught it sooner, would not have killed you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you want to go regular. You know.
I'm gonna go.
No, but okay. Let me put it to you like this: how often you take the baby to the doctor?
The baby goes once every? Is it 2 months or 3? It's like once every 2 months.
Right.
Once every 2 months.
But why? She a healthy weight.
Well, she's got to get vaccinated.
Okay, but outside of that though, you're not gonna make her miss none.
No.
So then why don't you love yourself that much?
Well, first off, if the baby needed to lose weight, I'd be like, let's get let's tone it up.
But you wouldn't be like, well, you're not going to the doctor until you lose weight. You'd be like, well, let's keep you healthy on all the other shit.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but the point that he's saying that you're missing is that you think that all the problems that could be in your body are related
No,
to your
I
weight.
hear that, but it's like, bro, I'm gonna go, and then he's gonna tell me. I'd rather only hear about those problems. I don't want to hear about what other. I don't want to hear.
Oh,
that.
I see what you're saying.
I don't want to hear two things.
Because it might discourage you.
Nigga, bro, you got to tell me, hey, Deric, you looking good, bro. If the doctor don't start with that, like, first off, my nigga, you looking good. If you don't start there, I don't want to talk to this nigga in the first place.
Y'all got the same guy?
Who, me and Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the same doctor.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a woman. I think it's a brown woman.
No,
if
I
I'm
get
not
what you're
mistaken.
saying. Because I mean, I'm a hypocrite. Because my doctor's free at the VA. My doctor's free, and I still be like, you know, I ain't here for the lecture.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah, and my doctor's an Indian woman too.
They usually are.
They know how to lecture.
And
let
they
me tell
fucking
you.
be telling me shit.
Let me tell you, Indian women
She
lecture
be
like a
lecturing me,
motherfucker.
bro. She like the fucking.
Yeah.
She moved the motherfucking keyboard.
Oh no, Brian! She moves the keyboard.
She's like, you know what comes next, right?
She got the accent too.
Uh-huh.
Man, the accent makes it fucking harder.
Thick
It makes it hit. It makes it more for some reason like. I know.
No, and the thing is, it's more of like it make me feel. She sound more disappointed.
Yes. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's making me go like,
Classic brown mom.
for the fucking walk out of here and not
Yeah.
talk to you anymore. Like I'm
Yeah.
so pissed.
And I'm like, yo, I know. But you don't call me every day, so.
Yeah, I don't think you care.
No, I told you. Look, everything for me exists for me, it's now and not now.
What is happening?
Probably notifications because I ain't.
Do you keep your sound on?
No.
I was gonna say, Brian, you're not unk that bad.
Yeah.
I know you're unk, and I just realized, bro, boys. I realized the other night, Brandon Legendary, comedian, funny comic, told me, Deric, you know you're unk, right? And I was like, no. And he was like, Deric, you're unk, and I was like, no, I'm not. He goes, Deric, we both did a spot at Black Rabbit here the other night. Young comic. We did a spot at Black Rabbit. And he was like, remember when you brought me up? It's like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah. He goes, my dad was in the crowd. My parents were there. I go, oh yeah. He goes, we left. My dad was like, oh my God, who was that black guy in front of you? That was my guy. He was the funniest dude ever. Oh my God, yada yada, right? And then Brandon Legendary goes, Deric, you were on stage just talking about how your wife doesn't suck your dick. and I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, my dad was like, this guy's my hero. You're fucking unk, nigga. You know what I mean? I was like, oh.
Yeah, it creeps
I was
up.
like, I realized what, like, oh, bro. And then I started thinking about what I'm actually talking about on stage. I'm like, oh, nigga, I'm old.
It creeps up on you. And then I'm gonna tell you what happens next. Sensible footwear. You start dressing for comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
the hokas. The hokas. You
I do
bring
have hokas. I do be rocking.
nigga.
I be rocking my
Dude,
hokas,
hokas
bro.
rule, dude.
I be rocking my hokas.
One of these days you're gonna be at the airport like, I didn't pack my compression socks. You know? Yeah, it just starts happening, nigga.
Yeah, you can run from the unk, but you can't hide from the unk.
You almost unk.
I'm
You
pretty
almost.
unk. I'm
You
pretty
ain't unk
unk.
yet, but you almost unk.
I'm
You still
close.
young enough.
I'm close.
How old are you?
I'm only a year younger than you.
How old are you?
33.
I'm 35.
Okay, I'm 2 years younger than you.
I feel like 35 is Unk. I feel like I hit Unk right
Yeah,
now.
y'all sliding into Unk territory for sure.
Nah, I think Deric, you having Shosh made Ehsan Unk. You did that
Oh, he Unk because he Unk.
because he's Unk.
Yeah, I'm like officially Unk. We have both transitioned into Unk because you had a kid.
No. That's because you had a decent upbringing. Because then I would have been an Unk when I was like
When you were 16.
11 years old.
Yeah. No. But I think me being an Unk, but also being Unk age.
Yeah.
If we were like 22 or whatever, and
I
he
had
had
a
this
baby.
kid, I'd be like, I'm still not Unk. I'm 33.
You trying to have a kid yourself down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's because it's also a vibe, nigga. You know, like if a young hot girl walk up to you right now and she might just want advice.
I think that's fair. I think that happens. To me.
Right, but that didn't used to be the case. If
No.
you saw a young 20 something walk up to you, hey, what's going on with you? You'd be like, well, you know, it's for you know, you get into your flirtatious mode, but now she might be like, excuse me, like, where should I invest? You like, what, bitch? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, why can't you mix bleach and ammonia? You're like, man. This bitch came to me for wisdom.
Damn, we old, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel like
No,
fair.
whoa. Don't say that.
What?
Don't say we old.
We old. Pops.
Because nigga, if you in your 30s and say you old, a nigga in his 50s gonna pop out and go, boy, you just a baby.
Boy!
Yeah, nigga, what a baby, boy.
But I be thinking about that like, damn, bro, this
Baby.
it's only older now. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's only older now, bro. Like 35, that's it. It's you.
You can be president.
Nigga.
That's the last like barrier you've hit. 35 is the last age barrier for anything. After you're 35, you can be whatever.
I could be the fucking president now, B. And I should be probably.
Anybody could, for real.
For real.
At this point.
Yeah. Who you think's gonna be the next president? 2028.
Trump.
Stop.
I don't
For
think-
real?
I don't think he gonna leave. I mean,
Nah.
Who's
He's already showing
Wait,
signs.
but
of
who's the
being
president who
told.
did that though? Who's the president who did more than 2 terms? There's
FDR.
one president. FDR.
Yeah.
You think
But
he's gonna,
they made the rules after FDR to stop that. Like the official.
wait, I thought
2 times.
Washington made the rules.
No,
no.
Washington.
He just made it a tradition.
Yeah.
Like I'm dipping.
After FDR, they
Right.
put it in the Constitution. Only 2.
Yeah, after FDR, they was like,
How many terms did Washington do?
2. And that's why everyone only did 2
but they
afterwards.
wanted him to do more.
Well, I knew that because he was that guy.
Yeah, and he
Right.
walked away.
But yeah,
He's like Barry
FDR
Sanders.
was the last one.
He's like Barry Sanders.
like Barry
George
Sanders.
Washington was the first original Barry Sanders.
Yeah, he just walked away in his prime.
FDR is responsible for like all the stuff that Republicans hate, like all the workplace protections and all of the weekends,
Social Security.
Social Security.
Those are good things.
Well, yeah. People forget. I put it to you like this, nigga. Labor Day. Do you notice how we don't actually celebrate anything on Labor Day?
No, we have just day off, right?
Right. They don't talk about why we have that day. Like that. No one. It's not a real thing. But like,
Why do we have that day off?
for the labor movement? For like it was supposed to be like celebrate unions, educate your family about why they're necessary, and all those other things. But it's kind of fallen by the wayside, and it's just a day off to people now.
Were unions a good thing? Like, was Jimmy Hoffa a good guy?
Well, Jimmy Hoffa wasn't a good guy, but I mean, unions weren't a good or bad. I mean, yes, the concept of a union is a good thing, but it's subject to corruption just like anything else. Because the thing is, if without unions, then the workers don't have any power because they only have power collectively. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like them niggas in Amazon, the ones that was complaining about the workplace conditions. It's like they can't do shit about it because can't none of them go against Jeff Bezos. This nigga's a billionaire. But if they all collectively go, we'll all stop working today. Then I bet you his ass will be on the phone. If somehow because it's actually illegal to stop them from, but they still do.
To stop them from unionizing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just they find reasons to fire you if they hear wind of unionizing.
Yeah.
Starbucks is famous for that.
Yeah, any kind of whispers of union. Elon Musk is famously against it as well, but but it's really gone down by the wayside. But it used to be like everybody was in a union.
That's what I remember. Yeah, when you like watch movies, remember that was a big part of movies, like unions and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that shit's long gone. The only union that's really got any power anymore is like the the what do they call them niggas at the dock? The offshoremen.
Yeah. What about like sanitation? Aren't they like union people?
I mean, they do, but or I don't know about sanitation, but like bus drivers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they also got laws like they're not allowed to strike. You know, at least in D.C. they weren't. Like the public works people, they're not allowed to go on strike.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like cops can't strike.
That's kind of.
What do you mean they can't? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, how can you stop someone from strike? Because if we go on strike, that's the point.
Like it's illegal.
Like, you can arrest us?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody enforce it, but I know that have you ever heard of a cop strike?
I've never heard of a cop strike.
Well, I mean, to have a strike, especially in this country, it's just going to be so tough. Like, to get everyone on board with not working.
I mean, it happens all the time.
I mean, kind of rarely.
When was the last time it happened?
In America, kind of rarely. Like, it's a European thing. Europeans strike all the time. But not in America. When was the last big American strike? Really? The Writers Union?
Was that a strike?
Yeah, that's a strike.
Yeah.
But that's the Hollywood writer. Like, what like...
That was a big one, though.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the actors and the writers.
Actors and the writers, they went on strike.
Yeah, but they.
But they go on strike every once in a while. That's their second big act. But like I guess there's been like teachers unions that's been on strike or whatever. I guess they don't really they don't put it in the news because they don't want people to realize.
Teachers can go on strike.
They don't want people to realize
I mean,
they can do that.
But the big one that really switched everything is when the air traffic controllers went on strike when Ronald Reagan was president. This was before y'all was born, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he just fired all of them.
See that is the problem. That is the problem with going on strike in this because you're like, oh, they're just gonna fire me and replace me with
People.
all these. Yeah, now people like. Now we're in a kind of down economy.
Yeah.
People looking for jobs. People will scab, and people are trying to live. They'll
But
scab.
people looking for jobs? Because everything's a help wanted and nobody's working.
No, but also it's not as much shame associated with being a scab anymore. Because that shit used to get you beat up. I dare your ass cross that picket line.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
a scab was like a bad thing.
Oh yeah, I mean it still is to some people, but just throughout society, it ain't looked down on like it was back then. Like it was worse than being a traitor. It was like you a class traitor. How dare you, nigga? You see we out here marching for our shit, and you gonna take this job? I'll beat your motherfucking ass. People get their ass beat.
But what I'm supposed to do, bro? I got kids. I got to feed these kids.
Okay, well, what was you doing when I had my job last week with your kids, nigga? Go find a job somewhere else. But what you're not finna do is fuck up these negotiations, nigga. You know? Some people do, but and I kind of sound like a hypocrite because one of my team's championships came off scabs.
Really?
Yeah, the Redskins when the NFL,
Oh, that's right.
When the NFL went on strike, them scabs came in that joint and won like 4 or 5 games. And then we were like, we'll take it from here, let the pros take it. We won a fucking Super Bowl.
That is what the movie The Replacements is about.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the movie The Replacements is about that story.
Oh, but it's not the Skins. It's not. It's
No.
It's a
It's called the
fake team.
Sentinels. It's called
It's
the
a fictitious
Sentinels.
team.
But it's the
Yeah.
Washington Sentinels. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
that
no,
story.
No, but that actually happened. Some scabs fucking took us to the playoffs.
I get the I understand what you're saying about looking down the scabs, but I truly, as a human, bro, how do you not understand? I understand the scabs side.
Well, the thing is, NFL scabs are different.
I get to play ball again, nigga.
That's a dream for someone, A. And B, there's no way in hell the product is entertaining enough where that's going to keep the owners from coming to the table.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the highest level.
Yeah, it's like, because imagine if just half the NBA went on strike. Because a lot of people don't think so, but you ain't gonna be able to replace that.
No.
It's
No,
not
those
that-
are all one-on-ones.
Without
No.
a noticeable dip in quality.
No, like bro, the quarterbacks could have their own union. If just the quarterbacks in the NFL, if the starting and second string quarterbacks all went on strike, you would be hard pressed to find professional quarterback play at a high enough level where people wouldn't be like, look, think about the refs. The refs went on strike.
Yeah.
Think about when the replacement refs, niggas was like, yo, fuck this. Fuck this. These niggas, like the jump in quality, that's why I don't complain about the refs no more. I'm like, hey brother, listen, because how quickly y'all forget what it was like when it was the second string niggas.
Yeah, the Fail Mary.
Yeah, fuck
Fail Mary.
Fuck them other
Dude, the Fail Mary happened, and the NFL immediately was like, all right, what do you want?
Bam.
yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, because it's like, because bro, who else is reffing at that level? You forget them refs are in the big leagues too. You know, like that's the top of the top of the top of the top. And we be complaining about little shit. And it's like, all right, nigga, y'all forget the last strike when it was the mother niggas. It was like, nah, I'll take these refs all damn day. All damn day.
Yeah.
We spoiled with the referee play. Because they get shit wrong sometimes. And they not really refereeing the tush push, but that's a whole other thing. But bring in the replacement refs.
Well, how do you ref the tush push?
Because they be letting them jump off sides. They be letting me get away with jumping off sides. Because it's hard to see. It's hard to see who, because they all.
It's a clash.
Yeah, but they don't be calling that offsides a lot.
Or the false starts. There was.
That's what I mean. False.
Yeah,
start.
there was like a 4-week span where like the Eagles were false starting on like every tush push.
Yeah.
And then that's what what's so funny? Like I was like, the tush push isn't gonna get banned, and after this year, I was like, oh, there's a chance.
I just,
there's a chance.
I don't know if they should ban it.
If they can't consistently call the false starts on it, they kind of have to.
I just don't. It's just not entertaining.
It's
That's
definitely
all.
not entertaining, but you can't ban it based on that.
And I feel like it's no strat. It's not. It's hard to say in precise words what it takes away, but it feels like less strategic to me.
No, it is strategy though, because what makes it beautiful and what I give it the credit is nobody else can do it. The fact that only the Eagles can do it proves that like there's something going on here.
Other teams are doing it.
No, but to that effectiveness, no one else can do it as effective as they do it. So to that, it's like, there's something going on here.
Well, yeah, no one else has
Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm saying. You
Exactly.
have
it's like you have the superior athlete. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. Is I have a superior athlete and I have a play that you can't stop. And to me, it's like we're playing Street Fighter. I'm gonna keep hitting X because there's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna beat you this way.
No. Look. No, I totally get that, right? But it was like, but it's no different. Like it was banned for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, hey, I bet you there's rules right now they could undo in the NBA that would probably, give some other team an advantage, but it would be less entertaining. You know what I mean? Like they could bring back, they could get rid of, the 3-second violation or whatever. And it's like, and then there would be some team that would take advantage of it. But it would be like, okay, but is that better? Is that more entertaining to watch? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true. The 3-second violation is just that's an aesthetic move.
Well,
otherwise you just clog up the paint.
Well, that's why this was banned for so long. Mm-hmm. Is because it starts feeling like rugby instead of like football. It's like this. It's just a scrum, and it's fine. And I get it. Eagles fans are going to defend it to the death of them, even though they totally would not have the same attitude if it was the Giants doing it.
Yeah, because but then the Giants would be defending it to the death.
Exactly. But it's like it's just not entertaining to watch because it's like, if they have half an inch to get, for a fact they're going to get it. There's no. There's no excitement. There's no parity.
I like that. I like the nigga stop me. Because here's the truth: you don't want me to run it. Don't let me get 30 inches.
Yeah.
If you keep me from 30 inches, I won't run it.
I was not a fan of banning it this past year, but it's like you said, like we said earlier, if you can't ref it consistently, then you have to. There has to be something, because you can't. Sure, getting the 1 yard, that's boring, but also if you're consistently being able to jump the line before the snap with no repercussions, well then that's an actual problem.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, listen, because they've banned other things for that very reason. Because it's not like it takes this. Like it would be different if it was like there was one of these days there's gonna be a kicker, like probably Asian, that's gonna come in and he could hit that motherfucking ball perfectly every time with that onside kick go 10 and a half yards and bounce right back to him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a young nigga that coming in and he's so precise with it. Like his father that had him kicking bricks since he was like a little kid. he been and he get like 9 out of 10 of them joints. They gonna change the rule, nigga. Because once that team start putting up once it start being like 120 to 10, because
you can't get the ball.
Because you can't get the ball, they're gonna do something.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, nigga, stop it. Well, yeah, but that's not fun to watch. You know what I mean?
But damn, if I'm the coach that got that god of a gift of a player,
well, you spam it until they tell
I'm
you
gonna fucking spam him, bro. I can't. What am I gonna do? I gotta win Super Bowl.
But should it be in the game? It's like. Because I get it, but it's like, that shit ain't fun to watch for me.
Yeah.
And it's not just because it's the Eagles. I mean, I hate the fucking Eagles.
The Eagles suck.
I probably hate the Cowboys more. But
Eagles are a top two. Because everybody hates Cowboys. Eagles fans suck. Eagles suck. I agree with you on that.
Well, because you know what's so funny is the reason Eagles fans irritate me is because they act like they ain't just get here to the championship club. They, because they for the longest time you could shush an Eagle fan.
Yeah, because they sucked.
You could be like, excuse me, what's the last time y'all? Oh, y'all ain't okay. Y'all don't got one of those. Okay, there was only team in the division that didn't have a championship.
No.
And keep in mind, in our division, it was the Skins, Giants, Cowboys. There was a time where we won 5 in a row, just out of it, like or no more than that. It
More
was
than
like
that.
Yeah.
it was back to. I want to say it was the Skins.
Y'all destroyed the Bills.
It was the Skins, the Cowboys, and the Giants. Who are the teams that beat the Bills for all 4 of them times in a row.
Yeah.
And the Eagles wasn't in on that party. It was just like a long span where the NFC East was winning Super Bowls and they wasn't one of them. And so you could shush an Eagles fan real quick. Because they just had to be humble. Nigga, they were screaming during the season, E-A-G. But afterwards you could be like, You ain't got one of them trophies on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they win the Super Bowl. What was that?
2016.
2016.
Okay, that was a long
But
10
it
years
was
ago
it
now.
wasn't long ago. But the reason their chests are so out because it's not that they won Super Bowl, it's how they won Super Bowl. They beat the God, they beat the GOAT, they beat the greatest man ever touching football, and they did it with a backup quarterback. That's why they feel so good.
Who they traded away the next season.
Yes.
No, the season after.
Well, season after.
Right.
Season
But I mean,
after.
he wasn't, bro. Nick Foles wasn't like that, but he had a moment, which is what makes sports so amazing. He had a moment.
Yeah, don't he got a statue?
He should.
You should.
He should.
There should be a
the-
statue of him catching that ball in the Philly special.
Yeah, I mean, he should. But that is why, and I hate Eagles fans, but I feel like that is why they walk. Because even this last Super Bowl, kind of, now they can really walk with their chests out.
Right.
But that first one made it feel like they won 5 because they beat Brady and how they beat Brady.
Right.
So that's what made that one, you could tell they felt big about
they
it.
know they outside. I've never seen Gilly dancing before 2016.
Yeah, now all of a sudden he's just dancing. He's just a fucking...
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I just think I think that just objectively the tush push sucks.
Yeah, because at a certain point you do have to like, yes, you're a sport, but you're also an entertainment product, right? So like and you have made quality of life changes to the game purely based on entertainment before,
But they had to change.
and not based on like you said, like, oh, I'm better than you, whatever. Like you have to make you do have to make those calls.
Bro,
if you're
they
the-
had to referee Shaq different. Because he was,
Yeah.
Because if they didn't, it was like, yo, this dude is just going,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what they should do. I don't know if banning it is the answer, but I think maybe they just need to let that defense loose. Because here's the truth: if they'd have had the tush push in the '90s, we wouldn't even be talking about it because the hits the quarterbacks was allowed to take back then would have shut all that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's like there's a reason why we didn't get we didn't get this cascade of running quarterbacks until now, because now you ain't allowed to really put no more.
Well, also, that's what made Michael Vick so special and Randall Cunningham. A running quarterback in that era, when you could kill a quarterback, it let you know how special they really were.
Oh, yeah.
Fran Tarkenton was really that nigga, bro. That's when you could take out a gun and shoot a quarterback in the head mid-play, and this nigga was scrambling, dodging bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, like you can land with all your weight.
All your weight.
Bang.
That's what I'm saying. Steve Young.
with your head like a missile.
Yeah. No, the Steve Youngs, the Randall Cunninghams, the OG scramblers, like were legit running quarterbacks, bro.
Oh yeah,
For real.
That's why you don't see a lot of one-handed over the middle catches and stuff like that from.
No, those are
from
done.
that era. No, buddy, I'm telling
You heard
right
Michael
now.
Vick? You saw that Michael Irvin clip where like he went off about like some podcast was saying how him and Jerry Rice really weren't that good. It was just the era they played in.
Oh yeah.
You see the clip, and Michael Irvin's like, I played in the midst of pain where you could kill a nigga. And it's like, damn, bro, you
was
gotta
telling
respect him, bro.
And their artificial turf was just concrete.
Bro.
It was just carpet on concrete.
One hand over the middle, Ronnie Lott on concrete.
Yeah.
Bro. Of course he died on the
bro.
field.
That's the thing, man. The NFL don't care about them niggas. So my team, the Commanders lost yesterday in Spain,
Right.
Yes, Madrid.
and they played on what's the name of that team? Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So they played on the Real Madrid. Bro, the Real Madrid niggas got a $2 billion field. And this is one of them things where the NFL Players Union is trash, because how are you going to go? They literally played on the best field in the world yesterday.
Right.
Right? And why is it the best field? Nigga. So the reason why the NFL fields suck is because those people, they want to make money when they're not playing football. So they want to have concerts and all these other things. And so they don't want to spend a bunch of money on on the field because they're just gonna tear it up when they putting stages on it and all this other shit. And so they just don't give a fuck. Because you will wonder, like, what this $1 million investment, like, why are all these fields hurting players, ACLs getting torn and all this just because of the service? Real Madrid, bro, these niggas, they play on grass. They play on real grass.
Real grass.
Okay, no. They play on real grass that gets split up and moved underground, where they have artificial sun and moisture. It's basically like individual greenhouses underground that keep the grass perfect. And it's all automated. It's all machines. It keep the grass perfectly watered, perfectly healthy, perfect amount of sunlight, all broken up into sections underground so they can move another floor on top and have a concert, and then move another floor on top and have a basketball game, and then move the grass back on top and have a soccer match. So, and it costs like a couple $2 billion. But they played on that field yesterday. And they got to come back to the NFL and play on fucking, I mean, it's not concrete no more, but it's still.
It's like
No, in
shitty
comparison,
artificial-
it's absolutely
yeah.
not even the same universe.
MetLife Field is famous for eating ACLs.
Oh, yeah.
That's what MetLife Field does.
And
it tears ACL.
They won't change it.
No. But at least the taxpayers fund all of that. At least we also pay for that.
that's so
At
nice.
least the taxpayers pay for the shitty
Bro,
field.
it's nice as hell. You should, like, just look it up. I mean, I didn't really do it justice, but I was just watching one of those how things work type of shit yesterday. And it was like, oh shit, they really get down. Because Real Madrid makes so much money, so much more money than any American sports franchise. You know what I mean?
Besides the
Cowboys.
No, they make
Cowboys are number one.
Cowboys are the most profitable sports franchise on earth.
on Earth.
On Earth.
Yeah,
Are
on
you,
Earth.
but are you sure that's still true? Because
That's still true.
That's a
Well, why don't we look at that? We can look that up. Val, can you look up the most
yeah.
profitable
That was. I think that
franchise
was
on Earth?
probably true. Like
No, like this is I watched a documentary that came out this year, the Cowboys doc.
I know
It's the
but-
number one.
but the Cowboys are they be
I know
hard.
they suck, Brian. I know we hate them. But
Forbes lists the most valuable
Yeah.
sports teams.
Okay, but Forbes, is that the world?
Dallas yeah.
Oh, Real Madrid is
Real Madrid's
12.
12th.
That shit's below all those
Football.
franchises.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got the NFL, you're just going to all day, you can't beat.
Now,
And then, of course, the
NBA
Yankees.
basketball teams out
The-
there, too.
this is what's crazy about the Warriors, bro. The Warriors, it says the Golden State Warriors. Nigga, that should just say Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Nigga, that is one person. Think about that. One man got them to that. There is no other reason Golden State should be higher than the fucking Lakers.
No, was the wild, but the
Or
wildest.
even the Niners, the same team in the area.
Bro, but
Yeah.
Steph Curry is him.
But the wildest thing about this list is that it's mostly NFL teams.
Yeah.
yeah, let you know.
And they make the least money of all these
I was about to,
athletes.
you know what's funny? I was about to agree with you when you said that. The players in the NFL, because think about how baseball balls out, how soccer balls out. I mean, all those dudes ball out. They all make, if you're the lowest guy in basketball, you making so much money, it's crazy. NFL, bro, they make the most money. And these niggas, bro, if you're the lowest guy, you're
But I guess the point I was trying to
nothing.
make, I think what this really tells us is America is so rich that you can just be popular here and be richer because soccer's way more popular.
yes.
Yes.
Right? Than,
Yes.
than either of these sports.
Yes.
Well, maybe basketball and
No,
baseball.
no, it's not close.
more
Soccer's the most popular.
Than basketball and baseball, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but definitely. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm retarded. Yeah. But it's like, I mean, by a mile. By miles.
Yeah,
It's way
yeah.
more, and they still are 13th or
12.
Or
yeah,
12.
They're tied for 12.
Wait a minute.
With the Eagles. Real
Oh, okay,
Madrid.
okay. I thought they was like
They're
owned by the
tied
same
with
person.
the Eagles,
and then
bro.
and then it's Manchester United, and then it goes right back to American sports.
Right back to just fucking America.
Yeah, Barcelona, the team that Messi played for,
It's tied with the Packers.
is worth less than the Houston Texans.
No, but think about
That's
it.
crazy that
No, but think
Texans
about
are
it.
in this list.
The
Yeah,
Real
oil
Madrid,
money probably.
Real Madrid,
Yeah.
$6.6 billion. They spent $2.5 billion on the field.
See, that's why that's what's annoying about football. It's like, man, the NFL, they are just how much these guys are making and not spending is truly insane.
Real Madrid was the number one team in 2013, 14, and 15. So the number one team was a soccer team until the Cowboys took them over.
No, 2016, because I was watching the doc, I forgot. Jerry did something and it just took and it changed. It because that's what makes Jerry Jones so annoying because he is him when it comes to business.
I think
He's
that-
just
I think he just be
worse.
lying. I think he be cooking the books.
Or he's absolutely cooking the books, and this is the biggest fraudulent thing of all time.
Yeah, because here's the other thing. The NFL is also a nonprofit. So, it's a non-nonprofit.
But he was the reason the NFL started making money. Like, bro, like the NFL was doing good. And then when he came along, when he bought the Cowboys, he changed everything. He was like, yo, all you owners are fucking like, we leaving money on the table. He changed everything.
No, it wasn't him for real. I mean, it was him. He was a big part of it, but it was the NFL Films dude.
Sable?
I forget his name.
Steve Sable?
Yeah. That guy is what took football from like a fringe thing to like, because he's the one, he changed all sports for real, because he's the one that introduced the drama. Like he was the one that told you like he was the one that, like, if you knew nothing about football and you watched his promo and you're like, oh, so that's why he hate that nigga. And they've been doing this to them for 3 years, so this is what's at stake. You know, it was that.
Yeah. And he was like, since college, when he went to Michigan and he went to Ohio State, like, he let you know,
and he showed you the slow motion, and he painted the picture of like the gridiron, how it was a battle between warriors.
God, those were great.
Bruh, you can't replace them old, him and John Madden are the reason why. I mean, bro, they was playing in Spain and it was fucking lit, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, those the last year's game in Munich was fucking incredible.
Yeah. Well, because they bring the soccer energy to a football game, which you only get in college football here.
Yeah, I will say this, in terms of professional sports, the soccer fans are way
more dangerous.
They're singing songs, they're setting off flares. You ever see like soccer highlights and just half the stands are on fire? And everyone's like, dog. It's like, that's crazy.
People
dude.
getting executed.
It's pretty insane. They roll the head down the steps.
Yeah.
No, soccer fans, the only thing is comparable would be college football.
Yes, with the
Because
songs
where you just see because you say there's 120,000 college kids losing their fucking mind.
But even that's not comparable.
You know, because you're talking about college, because these are adults losing their minds. Bro.
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
different. These are grown men.
What's changed since the last time I was here? Oh, by the way, bro. Last time I was here, we talked about anime.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, I forgot because I've been waiting on it. I didn't know this came out. But the new season of My Hero, nigga, that might be the GOAT. That might be the GOAT.
Damn, I gotta finish it.
Like, cause my Hero was like, it's
got
very
to a certain
slow
point.
if you start from the beginning. But these last couple seasons is just all action and it don't disappoint, you know. And they throw in the cheesy, like, just because it's kind of cheesy. Because it leans into because every anime is like about friendship. You know what I mean? It really is.
But is there anything better?
No. But like every Japanese anime is really just about, the lesson is, don't give up on your friends.
Yeah.
That's the lesson of every anime.
Yes, that is true. Your friends are your family. That's basically it.
Your source of your power is friendship. But My Hero kind of leans into it like heavy. Like, worry not, I am here. You know, it's very corny, like on the nose.
Yeah.
Stand up for your friends. You're the best because you stood up. You know, it's that kind of shit. Because it's basically like propaganda to teach little boys how to be.
Why is it the GOAT? Why is this the greatest anime of all the other animes you've seen?
Without spoilers, please.
Without spoilers. Okay, without spoilers. Because it don't... Because, okay, I complained about this before, but like Japanese people like to stretch out shit. Like the opposite of the way that like in Britain they like to wrap it up.
Yeah, every
like
season's
your
like
favorite
six
show might be
episodes.
2 seasons, and both seasons might be 4 episodes in Britain, because they like, the story has an end. Whereas like over here we're like, well, let's see how much money we can get out of it.
Yeah.
And over there, I don't know why they do it. It might be money reasons or whatever, but like they'll just stretch it out. Half of the beginning of the episode is just
The other half of the last episode.
yeah. It's like they keep just stretching it out, and they do that too, but the payoff is worth it. Because there was a lot of episodes where it wasn't. Because maybe it was like 5 or 6 seasons. And I'm going to say, but starting last season, every episode was bussing. And then somebody was like, no, but this season. And this season is like, and I started that bitch up and I'm like, oh my God, nigga, I almost didn't get no sleep last night.
Oh, that sounds great.
And I don't know where it's going to end up because I think it's only 6 episodes out right now.
Is this the last season?
I mean, that's what they're saying. I hope so, because like I'm saying, like
It's
time
drag.
to end it.
Yeah.
But it might just be recency bias, because Solo Leveling's still out there.
Yeah. Well, I would say this. I love Naruto, but man, that final Ninja War was like 250 episodes.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they'll stretch it out. I mean, I wish somebody could just do a summary. But nigga, My Hero go hard, dog, and I can't explain why without spoilers. Like, also, you wouldn't even understand why if you haven't watched it at all. Mm-hmm. But in terms of just the pure anime shit, if you come into it for that nostalgic, like, there's good guys, there's bad guys, they have superpowers. There's fights.
And everyone gets more and more powerful as the thing goes on. Mm-hmm. Like the scale gets bigger and bigger, so the fights get crazier and crazier.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, this is why too. But usually they stick with the general thing. But in My Hero, every other people get to be heroes. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you never know who's gonna save the day and why. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's
Well, I
power
love
comes into
it.
play.
My favorite hero is an unlikely hero.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why I love Lord of the Rings so much.
And then some people get redeemed. Some people switched up. Some people and they get redeemed. Or some people they were bad guys and then they good guys. Or some people were originally, they let the gay nigga get some shine. You know what I mean? It was a gay nigga. His power was sparkle. And they let him have a moment. I mean, they don't say he's gay,
but his power is sparkling, and
his power is
very
sparkling.
flamboyant.
He's very flamboyant.
He kisses guys.
No, but he's French.
That's crazy. Why to make him French?
And his power is like sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah, being French is pretty gay. It's probably the gayest thing you could be.
Wait, what do you mean his power is sparkle, sparkle, sparkle?
He'll just say sparkle, and he'll shoot like a sparkly beam.
Right.
And that's his power.
And
he thrusts. It's from his stomach.
Yeah,
so he humps
oh
out.
No. And here's the thing: it gives him a tummy ache. So that's what he had when he was at the school for kids to learn superpowers. He was trying to learn how to not get a tummy ache when he uses power. Yeah.
Some of the powers they think of, and it is very man, how did you think of this? This is a pretty interesting power that comes into play. In a way that helps out the story later, and you're like, "Damn, that's a wild power to even."
Oh,
think of.
his power saved the day once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but All Might's power is real straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna punch the shit out of him.
Basically, Superman that can get hurt.
And that's the hero.
No, that's like the big hero.
And his name's All Might.
Yeah, they rank the hero, so he's number one.
Yeah, he was the number one hero, but he's not the main character. He's the number one. He's the number one hero, and he's teaching at a school for the next generation of heroes. But he's been the number one hero so far in the world. Like, he's the symbol of hope. He's not even the strongest.
No.
But he is he's the idea of a hero. You know what I mean? And
The charisma.
yeah, like he's the one everyone, like when you say hero, he's the first person everybody thinks of. And he is one of the strongest, but he's not like the most powerful. Well, that's not true.
I think he is.
He might be. But the point is, he's definitely the most powerful in Japan. And because I think but the point is, I don't want to spoil it either. But the point is, it's time for him to stop, and he's looking for he's teaching the next group of people. But his arch evil nemesis person is like, oh no, nigga, you don't get to chill in retirement. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna destroy the school. I'm gonna get them kids, all that. So it ain't none of y'all. So while he thinks he's defeated the bad guy and he's just gonna raise the next generation of heroes, the other generation of heroes is actually plotting in the background to sabotage all of that. And so that's what the whole series is about. It's him teaching these kids to be heroes, and then them slowly learning that it's pain. It's not all flash. It's loss. It's pain. You don't just get to be the guy with the shot. Yeah, because they start learning all them times you saw him going, fear not. It's like his back might have been broke. He was going through shit, but he had to be the symbol for everybody else.
And basically, yeah. And then it's like, oh, he's slowly dying and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you
that
spoiled
sounds
it.
awesome.
No, this is like episode 3 or whatever. She's past that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking. What about your listeners? Well, they probably don't give a fuck if they're not that far.
At this point,
Yeah.
This is they literally talk about this in episode 1 or 2. So it's not really that.
So basically, he has a power that he can. Everyone is born with power.
Or not.
Right? It's called a quirk. And if you don't have one, you just don't have one. Right?
That's harsh.
Right. And the kid
That's the main character.
that's the main character, he don't have one. But I think in the very first episode, or maybe the second episode, he runs in to save somebody when he sure the fuck should not have, because he don't have no power. And he was gonna motherfucking die, but he saved somebody anyway. You know what I mean? And All Might saw this, and what nobody knows is that All Might's dying, and part of his power is he can pass it on to somebody. and nobody knows that. It was passed on to him, and nobody knows that. And so he's like,
This is genius.
yeah, but it's like, but the little nigga's body can't handle all of it. So he gives him a little bit of it and gets him into the school where he teaches.
And now he has a little bit of power.
Right, but nobody knows the secret. So he's been known his whole life to not have powers.
And now he has power.
And now he has powers. And not only does he have powers, but it's very sneakishly, suspiciously close to All Might's powers. So it's one of those things. And he also has like a best friend.
Does he know All Might gave him the powers?
Yeah.
He knows. But his best friend, who's always had powers, it kind of creates this rivalry because he's like,
Of course.
nigga, I've always been better than you. Now all of a sudden, you this and you that.
Yeah, then now we are immediately beefing now, kind
Yeah, and so so that's all. It's all and all this other drama, and there's girls and all this other drama that perceive, and so the first like 3 or 4 seasons, it's like they're just kids in school, and they have challenges, and they have threats, and they rise to the occasion and all that. But but now we at the point where it's like everything's on the line. The whole world is on the line.
It's kind of like Harry Potter, where the first 3 seasons you're like, oh, they're at school, and it's kind of kiddish, and then that 4th one comes, or like for Harry Potter, it's the Prince of
Goblet of Fire.
Azkaban. Prince of Azkaban's like this.
Yeah,
Kind
it got
of
serious. But Goblet of Fire is when it's like, oh, nigga, we here now.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. So now we here.
Yeah, it
was
makes
like,
a flip
It was
where,
like
like-
the world is at stake
Yeah,
right now.
and people are dying.
Yeah, people are dying.
It's not
Yeah.
sweet. People are dying.
People
I
are
like
dying.
that. I like that.
Yeah, bro.
You're really hyping me up, boys.
Like, bro,
It's a great show.
and bro, I'm telling you,
On Netflix?
I'm watching on Crunchyroll.
I watch
Yeah,
it on Crunchyroll
Crunchyroll.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
but
Crunchyroll?
It's an animation.
it's an animation app.
I think Hulu, if you have Hulu.
Oh yeah,
I have Hulu.
it might be on Hulu. Yeah.
Yeah. It's dubbed.
Crunchyroll's an anime streaming service.
Yeah, but bro, I'm telling you, these last couple joints, because that's the thing, All Might is that nigga fool. Regardless of how any of this ends, All Might is the man, bro. Like, this dude is the
Can y'all see a picture of him, Val?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's so anime.
Oh yeah. No, but the thing, but this is All Might. How far are you, Val?
I'm on like the 3rd episode.
Is that the main
season
character, this
5.
guy right
No,
here?
you're fine. You're fine. Yeah,
Is that's the main character?
No. That's All Might. That's also All Might.
Okay, so you've seen All Might like this.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay,
both.
so that other version of All Might, that's what he looks, because he's running out of power.
Because he's slowly dying.
Yeah, because he's slowly dying, and so he will look like that sometimes, and nobody sees him looking like that. Only a handful of people.
But yeah, people don't recognize him when he looks like this.
Yeah, and so he gets to a point where he gotta fight anyway. You know what I mean? Like he gets to that point where it's like, because his power's slowly transferring to the boy, and so he's slowly losing the power, and he's slowly dying, and he knows he's gonna die. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things too, where it's like, and all that shit he been talking, he fucking shows that shit too. Like he's like, yo, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna ride for all this shit. All Might pop in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like All Might is that dude for real. Like he's the best character. He might be the best hero in any anime that I've seen. But again, this might just be recency bias because it's the last thing that hyped me up. Was All Might.
I don't know. I mean, I think also like the first 3 seasons, like you said, you're seeing them like fight kid fights, and then to flip and be like, oh, actually, the whole world is depending on you guys coming together. Is like,
Oh, yeah.
actually, everybody might just die.
Oh yeah, and it ain't looking good.
Everybody's gonna die.
It ain't looking good.
Oh yeah, the villains are powerful.
Yeah, they going against, and because I still don't know how they gonna beat the dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the dude, the main guy, bad guy's power is so crazy. That's like, how the fuck do you beat
Are
this?
these episodes coming out in live time? Like
Yeah.
this is
Once a
coming
week.
out once a week. Like that's what I'm saying. So this show is happening in live. This is happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I've been waiting like a year and a half for this.
So we're
one.
talking about an active thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And I think this might be the last season.
This
Yeah,
is the
that's
main
2016.
That's the
character.
main character.
This is the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main character.
What's his name?
Deku.
Deku.
No, but that's not what everybody calls him.
Midoriyama is his real name. Yeah.
But yeah, he.
Is it in English or is it in whatever with subtitles?
I mean, you could do
can-
both. There's
you can do
dubs and
both.
there's subs, but the subs are always better.
That's not true.
I think so.
You like the dub?
No, the
English
dub is pretty good for this show.
It depends on the voice acting. If the voice acting's good, I'll watch the dub. If they bring in the default niggas, then I'll just watch the sub. But to me, that's just more exhausting because I have to. It's like harder to pay attention because you have to read.
Have you watched the English dub for this show called Ghost Stories? Have you seen this? All right, so Ghost Stories is an anime that they dubbed over in like the 1990s and 2000s, but it was just basically a bunch of improv actors, and they were given like no script so they just made it up, and it's one of the funniest things of all time. I wonder if you can. I wonder if we can. We probably can't watch it without getting, but it's so funny.
Let's do a short.
Yeah.
Sub it right here on Reddit. Yeah.
Let's see. Can we? Here, go to the see if there's a bunny one. The bunny one is great.
Should I look up bunny?
Yeah. See what's.
Like maybe this one? Moments?
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. We can't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you play it from your laptop?
It's what's selected.
Oh man.
You know what? This is making me vote for the trad wives.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. This is kind of pissing me off.
Get back in the household, Val.
Yeah, I don't like that women do stuff.
No, this is fine.
Val, you're making us not like women working.
No, this is actually
Think of a big man chasing you!
I think I've seen this one.
Well, he's not racist.
It's not racist.
That was the clip that they first sent to me. That took my breath away. And when I realized that's real, I was like, oh my God, it's real?
Shirotabi, please forgive me for bringing you back to life. I know now that it could never work between us. As much as we wanted to, it could never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're
You and David reacted to that one.
I
can't
have
believe they're
seen it all
censoring
play
black,
out.
too.
It's very funny.
Wait, they censored black?
Special Olympics application.
Special Olympics.
Leave him alone.
Hey, Shotski, I'm gonna do shot put. Can you show me where to put shot, spot? I want that, please.
I'm gonna beat you.
This cat is crazy.
Hey, wait a minute.
women. What was the purpose of this?
Miyuki is my older sister. I'm her younger, cuter sister, Yuki.
Oh, sorry, all you little people look alike to me.
That one is just.
No, that one was just straight up racism right there. Drama.
Did I just all these kids?
Oh my God! What was the purpose of that?
Yeah. So the story is that they were supposed to dub this over, but they had no instructions. So it was just a group of voice actors who were like having to dub this. So they just made a storyline.
Yeah, but you know the man didn't say, "Did I just release children?"
Yeah, you know that. So it's like it becomes like a parody in and of
Did you-
itself.
Oh, so they just were like, "Fuck it, we gonna have fun."
Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna have fun since we
But,
have no. we
but
have
what
no
if I'm watching the
instruction.
show?
I mean, I've watched every episode is like this, and they're for the episode long they're like this. It's genuinely very funny. You ever watch MXC
What's that?
on Spike TV where they like dubbed over a Japanese game show?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that was great.
It's that but anime form, where they just dubbed over something that existed and created their own storylines and create their own.
That show was called MXC?
Yeah, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
That's what it was called. Yeah,
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
Extreme.
yeah.
You remember that shit? Yo, Val, just look up real quick. Most Extreme.
Elimination Challenge.
Bro, you remember this shit? Bro, this shit was always on TV, bro.
I vaguely remember it.
This is on Spike TV. So yeah, so Kenny Vegan show. So they took this Japanese show called Takashi's Castle, and they just dubbed over it, and they pretended they made these fake storylines, and it was really, really funny. I would like watch it with
Bro,
my
that shit
parents.
was so funny.
Yeah, it was super good. And they did this, basically the Ghost Stories is just that.
Okay.
They just did that with an anime. But this is I'll still if you go and watch like YouTube videos of this, it's still really funny. This is like, oh wow, they just had a lot of fun.
Dude, Asian people are
I know what we're doing.
Asian people are just fucking
Asian people make the
awesome,
funniest game shows for sure. They make the best game.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna just be like Supreme Court arguments.
But dub it over?
That's
Oh,
actually funny.
please,
That actually could be fun.
please.
That would be really funny. Do they have like videos of Supreme Court arguments?
They have like bad lip reading.
Not of the Supreme. I don't
Oh,
think
they
you're not
do
allowed a
do
camera
that.
in the Supreme Court, right? That's the whole point.
There's not cameras in the Supreme Court?
No, I don't think you're allowed to film Supreme Court stuff.
Never?
There's these.
Yeah, like
But it's
well,
different.
look up if you're allowed to film in the Supreme Court. I'm pretty sure you're not.
Or Supreme Court footage?
Yeah.
No cameras and video cameras are not allowed in the Supreme Court courtroom. However, videos are allowed to take non-flash photos and videos for personal public use on the areas of the ground and first floors. Yeah, that's like a thing. You can't. There's no video of any Supreme Court.
Why?
So that if they decide something, that they could just sort of keep us in the dark about it. Why would they want cameras in the highest court where they decide all things?
It makes audio recordings. They make audio recordings of oral arguments.
Hey, well,
and
Val,
opinions.
Val, put Y up in there.
Why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would negatively change the behavior of justice and lawyers, presenting the turn into a spectacle.
I mean, it's the reason that they don't record most court proceedings.
Well, they do turn into a spectacle.
Oh yeah, every time.
Because it's so salacious.
I mean, the OJ trial, like the people that.
How old were you during that?
I was like 12, like from 12 to like 14.
Were you locked in? Were you locked in with it, or was it just happening and you weren't?
Nah, bro, everybody was locked in. Nigga, they announced the verdict at school when I was at school. They announced it over the intercom.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone cheered?
Oh yeah.
Did you cheer too?
I cheered. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I went to the
awesome.
Million Man March too.
No, you
My whole family did.
Wait, that's right, that Million Man March.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, Brian, you're not that old.
That's the Farrakhan one?
Yep. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull up images of that. I want to see if we can see Brian.
Nah.
No, not Farrakhan, the Millionaire.
Also, great spelling of
Just
Farrakhan.
Ferracon, as if he's a fucking fighter, street fighter.
Million Man March, not Million Mile. 1995, yeah.
Brian, you were at this?
I was at that. Yeah, my whole family was at that.
Holy shit! Go to the images, Val. Oh wow. Do you remember where you were? Do you remember what area you were in?
Nah, I mean no, because I was a kid and I was just walking where my father went.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it was lit, bro.
Bro, Jesse Jackson.
Bro, every black everything was there. Like, so many people came to DC that day, and they tried to say it wasn't 1 million people. It was like disputed whether it was actually 1 million people, but the mall ain't never looked like that.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It was out there, and they gave the whole speech. You know, it was all type of food and shit out there.
What brought this one on?
We got out of school too.
Was it what's it called? Rodney King? Was that the sort of catalyst for this? Because this is right after that time, right?
95.
Rodney King was 94, I believe, right?
OJ killed his wife, what, 94?
Well, not
4?
Yeah. Look up when Rodney King.
No, Rodney King was like 91.
Oh, was it?
92.
Val, can you look up Rodney King?
It was early 90s. He's right. Rodney
Yeah.
King was early 90s.
I thought Rodney King was 94.
No,
Well, then
because-
OJ was 94 then.
OJ had to be 94.
OJ was 94 because the Bronco chase happened in 94.
91.
91,
Yes,
okay.
It was early
91.
90s.
Yeah, and but OJ had to be, because I was like 10 when the OJ murder happened, and like 11 when the trial started, or maybe 12 when the trial started. But it was like around that time. But
Bronco was definitely 94 because there's that 30 for 30 about that one day in 1994.
yeah, but the Million Man March, no, actually the OJ murder had to be like 97 or 96.
No.
That was 94.
It was 94. It was definitely 94.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Million Man March didn't have anything to do with either one of those things. I don't remember. I don't think any particular event happened, but I don't remember honestly. But I know it was one of them things where it was like somehow, because there was no social media, but somehow the word got out. Hey, every nigga that's able, we gathering in Washington.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
how did they get the
crazy.
word out?
How did this happen? How did this come about?
Churches,
Just straight up through talk.
churches on TV, on the news. Word of mouth, man. I mean, the same way you get the word
It was
of mouth.
about, look, it was apparently about voter registration campaigns. Interesting.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like the minister had like a plan to like make the black vote more powerful or something like that. But you know, nothing came of it. I mean, maybe something did, but
Yeah, I wonder what.
they don't really have no unity.
Did they make money off this? Like a situation? Who's making this? Did someone profit off this?
I mean, the city did.
Well, yeah, 'cause hotels and, food.
No, there wasn't no ticket. No one bought tickets.
No, okay. There's no way they made money off this.
Nah, it was just straight up. Hey, let's all meet up at the mall. Like that's called the mall. That part of in
Yeah.
front of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, everybody meet them at the mall. And it was like, it was vendors and shit like that probably sold hoodies and shit.
That's so
But it's
funny
not
to
like
be
Jesse Jackson made a bag or
No,
fucking type
no.
shit.
I mean, I don't know if they got paid to be there or paid to speak, but
yeah.
Yeah.
but they weren't making enough. They weren't. If they did, they raised that money. Like it didn't cost you money to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the guy selling merch at these events. That is fun.
Hey,
to,
bro,
like, really
niggas would
make
sell
money.
merch at everything.
Oh, dude, my favorite was I went to Ground Zero, merch. You can get merch at Ground
Bro, it's
Zero.
merch everywhere. Bro, I just came from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's Black Wall Street merch. It's like, you know, I brought merch it's a museum for the Tulsa massacre.
Yeah.
And it's merch.
Did you go to the museum?
Oh yeah.
Is it great?
Me and Lucas McCurry went. And he was like, I gotta be honest, this has been the blackest day of my life. It was like, I mean, because that's a lot. Like if you don't know shit about the Tulsa massacre,
That's a lot to take in.
because bro, it was cool as shit though. Like they have a full barber shop in there. That's like, it's like you can sit in the barber chair and it's like a hologram of a barber like cutting your hair, and you can see yourself in the mirror and the hologram. And he's cutting your hair, and they're having a conversation between the three. It's three barbers, and they all talking to each other while they fucking cutting your hair, but they don't really cutting your hair, you know. But somehow you can see them in the mirror and you in the mirror.
Is it like old timey barbers?
Yeah.
Wow. What are they talking about?
Just regular shit. It's just showing you how they talked back then. And, you know, they were just talking about what was happening in the neighborhood and all this other stuff. Like,
Yeah, the whole. I remember the whole thing started because of like, there was like a black dude and a white girl in an elevator.
right, but that's
That's what kicked it off.
That's what kicked it off. But it started way.
It was
before.
bubbling before that, obviously.
Yeah, because it was just niggas getting wealthy. You know, it was just, that's what started it. It's
Yeah.
like, because you know the whole basis of white supremacy is so that they could take advantage of poor white people by convincing them that they better than the niggas right there. But them niggas right there making money now. But I learned a bunch of stuff. Like Oklahoma was supposed to be a black state. It was supposed to be the
Because
black.
my next question was why Tulsa?
So
Why
remember,
there?
Remember like the Trails of Tears?
Yes.
They told all the natives, you can go there, you can take your black slaves and shit with you. The four civilized tribes is what they called them, which was the ones that agreed to stop fighting them and assimilate and turn Christian and all that shit. And they was like, yo, y'all can go out here. The air smell funny, the land smell funny. You can go out there. And then they went out there, and it was a whole bunch of other people there. They told them it was going to be just theirs. It was a whole bunch of other people there. And they were like, well, them niggas will die out there. They killed all the buffalo before they got there. Because like they'll starve. Just send them out there, tell them they get in that land. And they went out there, and then they found oil. That's why you know that. Have you seen the
Kills of the Flower Moon?
You seen that? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So that wasn't actually the actual true story of what happened. But yeah, that was the Hollywood whitewashing of that story, because he wasn't really in love with her. You know what I mean?
The bad dude.
Right. No, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a bad dude. I'm saying he's a bad dude.
Right. He didn't really love her. He
knew from the beginning.
Well, I don't know about him specifically, but I just mean that was part of the thing, because you couldn't buy their land. You could only inherit it.
Yeah.
So a lot of white men back then would marry a native woman
and then kill that
and then
bitch.
kill her family.
Yeah.
And be like, well, I guess I'm the only one left. You know what I mean? And so it was like one of the worst things that could happen to you was for you to find oil on your land. Because that was the thing. They sent the natives and the niggas out there to die. And didn't know. And then they found oil, and they was like, these niggas getting rich. No. You know? And then, you know, there's way more to the story than that. But it was like, it was fucking eye-opening.
What's the elevator situation that y'all were talking about?
Basically, go ahead.
There was a white girl in the elevator with a black boy, and she said, you know, he brushed up against her or something, and then by the time news got around town, the newspaper printed that he'd sexually assaulted her. I mean, they didn't use words like that back then, but whatever.
But they said some shit like insinuating him.
Yeah, exactly. And then the lynch mob went to arrest him, and then you know the Klan wanted to lynch him, and then so a bunch of black families went down to the police station to protect him, like armed. And then, you know, a shot went off, and you know who fired that shot. And then that kicked it all the fuck off. And then the National Guard came in, and they was only arresting black people.
And they burned down the black.
They burned down most of the town. And bro, his was.
Did they kill that little boy?
You know what? I don't remember.
I actually don't know.
But here's the thing. You know what's so funny? They talk very little about him in the museum.
Because it seems like that'd be an important figure in this.
Yeah, it's also debated whether or not anything happened in the elevator, obviously.
Well, yeah, of course. I don't think he did anything.
But here's the wild shit, bro. They still aren't allowed to talk about it in school.
In Tulsa?
Yeah. Like the city of Tulsa just acknowledged that it even happened in 2020. And still to this day, because I was talking to a guy that like he taught school, and in school out there, you're allowed to talk about Tulsa, the Tulsa massacre, but you're not allowed to say what anybody looked like. So you can say Group A did this to Group B, but you're not allowed to say white or black or describe them in any kind of way.
That some were law enforcement doing this?
Yeah. Like you can't say who they were. You can just say somebody did something to somebody. But they real tiptoey around it, bro. Like, bro, they just now. So this is another thing, bro. You stayed in mad hotels, right?
Yeah.
So I'm out there. I got put up in the Hilton, and it's not even like a fancy part of town, you know. Shout out to the Looney Bin though. It was a great club. It's owned by new people, so it's run very well. So they put me up in the Hilton, and I'm walking in. I'm like, and I noticed like most of the rooms have this symbol on it that say pure, like Pure. And when I get in my room, there's an air filter that says pure on it. And when I go to my shower, there's a sticker on the wall that says pure. And I'm like, you know, why do they need me to know that it's pure? Like, what's the difference between the room with the pure and the one that ain't pure? And it was like, they're all pure. They just ran out of tags. And I was like, okay, but why do they need to tell me that the air is clean and the water's clean? And then he told me, this is why I ended up going to Tulsa, because he was like, well, they just started treating the water that goes to the black side of town. Yeah. Like in 2019 or something. For the longest time, they didn't even treat the water that went to the north side. So even though the hotel was not on the north side, it was like, you know, everyone has that reputation. So people that come there, they just want everybody to know, hey, the water here is treated, even though it's treated everywhere now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's fucked.
Yeah, like it's still like what I'm saying is that's what was so shocking to me is that it's still happening. Like the riot was the end of like we think of it like it was something that was a long time ago, but it's not over. It's they're still fucking those people. And even though there's people trying to like make amends about it or whatever, it's like because even after they started rebuilding, they fucking did redistricting and they put a highway right through the middle of that motherfucker. So they erased like a large percentage of the homes and then cut you off from the businesses. In that highway, there's no exits that get off in Greenwood. So Greenwood is that neighborhood. There's no exits to Greenwood.
Whoa.
Oh.
So the highway's going through their neighborhood, but you can't even get off the highway
that
to
just
get there.
lowers such the value of the neighborhood. That's insane.
But nigga, let me tell you something. The guide from the museum, he was like,
black?
It's really, oh yeah, he was black, of course, yeah. But there was a white guy outside. That's a whole nother story. But
just protesting.
No, because I don't know how much I can say because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But the point is, the guy takes us, and he's like, it's really one of them neighborhoods where like everybody knows everybody. Like two of the people that was at the show the night before, he waved at them, and they pulled over to say something to him, and then noticed us and were like, y'all were funny last night. It was like, you were at the show last night? It was like, oh yeah. And then everybody knew we were there.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, before you leave, you got to eat it, blah, blah, blah. And so he took us to this place called Sweet Lisa's. And let me tell you something. You could taste the motherfucking civil rights in that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? That joint was seasoned with civil rights, nigga. You can't even get that. It's like, it's salty, sweet, sour, umami, civil rights. It's a different flavor.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
It was like, that joint, buddy, let me tell you something. That food every fucking bite was good, nigga. Like, I overate.
You could taste the dogs and the bar sit-ins.
The little fire hoses.
It was like everything was made, every single thing. I got fried chicken. So I got a 3-piece chicken. But I didn't know, but that's too much. That's too much for chicken for one person. I don't even know where they was getting these chickens from, bro. This chicken had all the treatments, nigga. And then I got that broccoli, corn on the cob, and then a pineapple upside down cake. and it was all fantastic. It was all. I couldn't finish it though. It was like a lot of food, but I just wanted to taste everything. Sweet Lisa's. If you ever in Tulsa, go on the north side, stop by Sweet
And
Lisa's.
go taste the
Taste the civil rights.
Yeah, go taste that.
the pain.
Taste the dream, son. You gotta taste the dream.
Go taste that struggle.
You can't just have it. You gotta taste it.
I'm so glad you took Lucas McCrary to all this too.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he wanted to go because
Yeah.
he's like, "What you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "I think I'm gonna go to the Black Wall Street Museum." He's like, "Can I go?" I was like, "Okay." And he spent more time there than I did because I was like, "This is a lot for me."
He probably felt bad.
He felt bad.
He should.
It was a lot of white people in there.
I mean, it's so interesting though. That to me, that's so because like even right now, I'm like, bro, I can't wait to go to Tulsa to go to that museum.
Yeah,
no matter what race I was.
I can imagine white people going there because
Oh, yeah.
I like to watch highlights of like the 2010 Giants championship runs.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
who doesn't like to see who doesn't like to see it all win?
No, you know what? Actually, you know what was funny? Actually, it was a white dude working there.
Sorry, Derek's still mad at me for saying that.
There's a white guy working there.
Oh yeah, Ehsan never misses the chance.
To be racist.
I know.
He never. I was like, bro, you know how many times I could be racist and I go, you know what, Derek? For who right now?
For me.
Who do I need to be racist for right now? Who is this for?
That's why, like, if you ever have Santino on the pod, you got to get him to do that Indian accent.
Man. His Indian accent's crazy.
His accent work is good.
It's on point. It's on point, bro.
His Indian accent's insane.
Bro, do you see? There's an episode where he's got Schultz on, and Schultz is talking about making Akasha's wife the biggest thing on TikTok. And
Yes.
they pull it up, and Santino is doing a voiceover.
Yeah, he was like, oh, we're going into the.
Because it's like the thing is, he always does it, but you never expect it.
Yeah, no, that shit was fire.
Yeah, you don't. But the Indian accent is probably the funniest to just pull out. That's gotta be the funniest accent.
Especially if you not. I'm talking about for a non-person of a race to do an accent. That's the funniest one.
Indian's
If
funniest
you
one.
a white or whatever color person doing an Indian accent.
Yeah, in my mind it goes Indian, Japanese. Like those are the two funniest like accents to pull out.
Like out of the blue.
Yeah.
But then again, if you can't do an Australian, that's just funny as fuck, bro. Whenever a nigga can do it, whenever a motherfucker pull it out, that's
I
just
feel like
funny.
Australian
but
sounds
see,
funny,
here's
but-
the thing: it's hard to do correctly.
That's what I'm saying. When a motherfucker does it right, you're like, wow.
But I would argue, if you could do a spot on, like Robert Downey Jr. black person, that is way more. That's way funny because it's like it's not a character. Like he did it where it's like it wasn't a character. It was just spot on.
It was it was so.
Like Segura does a good
Segura does that. Segura also does a good black
Segura
guy.
has a game on his podcast called Tom or Black, and he lets you hear somebody say something. And you have to guess whether it's a black person or
him. No, he's got a good black. Like he can sound like a black dude.
Yeah. So I think it's just accuracy, like because doing a caricature accent is funny when it's out of the blue, but when it's right on point though.
Well, yeah, when you throw the timing and everything else with it, but yeah, the Indian accent might be to just pull out
pound for pound the funniest.
pound
accent.
for pound. It might be the funniest.
It's the funniest accent
because anything it's doing is funny.
Anything it's doing is hilarious.
Why is this down here?
We can't because we don't own this space, so
we can't nail it to the wall.
We can't nail it to the
Oh,
wall.
but is this in the picture?
Yeah, it's in the picture.
I don't like that my shoes are in the shot.
No, it'll be mainly cutting back, but like if she went to the wide, you would see it. You know what I mean? It's mainly just for one
You
wide.
be going to the wide?
Do we ever go to the wide?
Yeah, we go to the wide.
Have y'all ever said anything that made Val walk out?
Walk out?
Walk out? No.
Bro, if Val walked out of this room, she better
You would
fucking
you would beg her to come back in this room.
No, if Val walked out, bro, that would be, I don't know, it would be hard to not laugh.
Yeah.
It would be like, even because I know that she'll be, it's like, wow, we pissed her off this much. But in the moment, and I know how competitive I am, I'm like, well, I don't know if I can let her win.
Yeah, I'm also trying to think like what we could do to make Val walk out because
Well,
we say some just
no, but she be saying
straight
wild shit.
mean things to her.
She says horrible things.
Yeah, she does.
She's a monster.
She does.
She's an absolute monster.
She does say some crazy shit. We had this thing about child soldiers the other day, and she said some wild
I know
shit about
Val's
child
getting
soldiers.
worse because when
Val's getting worse?
when I first met Val, she was fresh off to like Mormon school or something.
Yeah, she literally, when we met Val, she was a sweet Mormon girl.
Yes.
Right.
Who was very nice and kind, thoughtful.
Right, brand new BBL.
Brand new BBL. She had just got a brand new BBL.
That Mormon BBL, it's a good BBL.
The Mormon BBL. Now she has 6 BBLs, which doesn't even make sense. They're all over her body. She's just a
Yeah.
circle.
Gave her that Brigham Young. You know what I'm talking about?
No, Val's become a wild child. She's a
know.
drug addict. It's
This
insane.
is crazy.
Yo, why are you here today?
Yeah, I literally was in a cave less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah, that
She was supposed to not be here today.
Yeah, what happened in
She
the
was supposed to
cave?
not be in this episode.
Because I drank like 200 milligrams of caffeine. I drove 8 hours on the road, and I was like, fuck it, we ball. And it's Brian. I want to hang out with Brian.
Wow. See, this is the problem with TikTok. With like the white girls are getting a hold of our sayings.
No, I don't have TikTok. Don't go there.
No, that was just pure.
That was pure
That was her
Val energy.
spirit,
Fucking
bro.
we ball.
That was her actual energy. That's how she talks. It's kind of
She
scary.
went from the cave to the fucking studio.
Right from the
to the
cave
stoop.
to the
Yes.
studio. 200
Cave
milligrams
to
of
the basement.
How many drugs are flowing through your body right now?
I mean, ideally, I've slept them off.
Ideally.
But what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do at the cave?
This weekend, I did acid.
I gotta go. In one weekend?
Yes.
Okay. So that sounds like a future song.
Yeah.
Just cooking the sauce. Getting
Oh my
lost
God.
in the sauce.
Brian Simpson's on the pod today. Guys, Brian Simpson's on the pod. I want to bring you on because, bro, Don't Tell went crazy.
Yeah.
Your new Don't Tell went crazy.
Went crazy. Still going crazy.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, that's not a past tense. That doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's currently.
Go on, guys. Go watch Brian Simpson's Don't Tell right now if you have not
I
seen
think
it.
one of the jokes, the slavery joke between YouTube and YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, it's probably got like 5 million views or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I told you this. I feel like this is, which is so crazy because it's just a 10-minute Don't Tell, and you have all these other things out on that you put out. But it felt like weirdly the most you. You looked the most you. You were dressed the most you. The way you were doing the material was the most you. In my opinion, I think it's the best thing you put out, which is crazy because you put out great things. But for some reason, this one looked like it just aesthetically. I thought it was the most you, and I think that's why it's resonating so well.
It was in San Diego.
Oh, wow.
I waited till the last minute to put my shoes on, and then I said, "Fuck it," and just went up in my Crocs.
He's in Crocs. He's in a hoodie. He's
that's
not
Brian.
trying.
That's who
That's
Brian
who he
is.
actually
That's
is.
who Brian is.
It looked and it felt. That's what's in the motion. That's what's like. I truly think it's connecting for a reason, and I want to tell you that. It's like, man, you did something that you really found the essence of whatever you
But
is
I think
to sell the best.
Don't Tell might be deleting the negative comments.
For sure. Because I keep leaving them and they're not leaving. They won't leave them up. But beyond that, it's definitely, I think, which is so crazy to say because I've known you, goddamn, almost your whole career. So it's crazy to say like this is your best thing, but it is. I think I don't know if they did or you did, but it looked like the best way to translate the greatness we see every day to the internet because everyone knows that's a hard thing to do. It's not because lots of niggas is great in the clubs, but to transfer it
to the internet,
or on a special or whatever, that's a different game.
What really sucks is I just did my best new material that I've been working on, and so now I'm not left with nothing that I'm excited about.
No, that was all the stuff you've been like cooking.
Right.
Which is so funny because you have all this other stuff that's cooked.
Yeah,
but that was your new stuff.
What sucks too is like it's not the whole joke of any of those jokes.
No, it's like if you go see you in an hour, you'll see you do.
Right. And so this is the first time in my whole career that people are coming to see me and they're seeing jokes that they've definitely seen because they saw that. But I want you to see the whole joke, you know?
Yes.
So it's like
because it is 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes.
Because it connects to the it's 10 minutes, but it's literally like a piece of the beginning of my hour, a piece of the middle, and a piece of the end of my hour.
Yeah.
And so it's like throughout the hour, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I've heard this. Oh, wait a minute, but I didn't hear that."
And then also the closer you need, and everything, it all comes back. Yeah.
No, I guess what I should, because I didn't prepare for that at all. I literally decided that day.
That's probably why it's going so well.
I think it's because it looks like a set. It looks like a regular set.
And so, but now I'm kind of like, I shouldn't have done the call and response thing because somebody could ruin that. It hasn't happened yet, you know.
Yeah.
But there's some fucking radical feminist bitch somewhere cooking up a way to ruin that joke.
No.
So I tell you what, if he asked you if you apologize, this is what you say. You just throw a cup of blood on him.
No, it'll be. I get what you're saying with the call and response, but I think because it's so.
No, but you can pick apart any set.
You can pick apart any set.
Yeah, you can pick apart anything. But no, I'm grateful for them guys, man. I Somebody asked me the other day, like, how you get on the don'ts? I was like, I don't know, nigga. I know how I did, but I also know that you can't do that.
Yeah, because that is crazy. That is such a good point. I feel that way in a lot of my situations now. People ask me like, "How do I get something?" It's like, I can tell you how I did it, but it's not. That's not how it's gonna work for you.
Sucks for me. That's why I don't tell people to move to Austin. I'm like, should I move to Austin? I don't know. I can't tell you how it is because it's not like that for me. I can't even. I don't know where the open mic at. I can't even help you, and that sucks because I feel like less connected to my community because I'm like, I don't even know how to help you. I can put you on bottom of the barrel.
Oh yeah, that's all we can. Bro, we unk now. We out. We're not with the young ones anymore, dog.
No, but that's where it's fun at.
It is fun, but brother, we had a.
You know what?
Brian,
I'll give it all up. I'll give it. No, I won't.
No, you won't. You're not giving any of it up. And bro, and this is the truth of it. We had our time. We had our time being young Madhouse Micers, and we were there all night, drinking all night, poor as fuck.
Yeah,
we were hanging out, smoking. Then we go to Till 2, and then we go to this place, and then we go to Denny's. Brian, we had our time.
Now it's their time.
It's their time to do it. That's because I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's not our time to do that anymore. It's our time now to make money.
And like
that's our time now.
Actually, do have a career.
Have a career and do all that stuff. And stress. It's our time to stress the fuck out now, Brian.
And there's still hangs, but it's not gonna be like, man, that we have nothing. We're just have a dream. We're young. We're in a fucking random parking lot. We're just hanging until like 3 a.m.
No, now it's like, hey, nigga, I'm gonna hang until I gotta go home. I gotta put the baby down.
Unless you want it to be. I don't have a baby.
Yeah, but you do. You don't have an actual child, but nigga, you're just old. You're going home.
I've always been this way.
You have, but then again, when we were younger, you'd hang out with us all night too. You were there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a car. So
none of us did.
I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't leave.
There was nowhere to go.
Someone was ready to leave.
And also, nigga, we had to sleep on somebody's place.
Trust me, nigga. If I had a car when y'all met me, we wouldn't even be so close. You wouldn't even know me They'd be like, that nigga Brian just pop in and do his set and go home. Talk to nobody.
Brian, you have to go. I love you so much. Thanks for the. I just wanted we had to have you on because we love you and you're blowing up right now. Again, another blow up for Brian Simpson. Go watch that Don't Tell right now. Go watch his pod, guys. We love him. He'll be back. We're gonna have him back for the rest of his life, no matter what.
Solid.
Oh,
is that? Do y'all have a sign off?
No,
we just did.
Keep it solid.
Keep it solid.
Oh no, wait, it's got to be something else.
No,
that's pretty good.
I like that it was just solid.
Right?
Solid.
Oh yeah, but you gotta have some twist to it. Y'all say it simultaneously. Keep it solid.
Brian, get the fuck out.